What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino, man. I'm sitting here like a fat rat. You know, how you just get through eating and you just kind of just lay back. You in that mode of like, should I do some work or should I just go to sleep? But I decided I'm gonna go ahead on and holler at my folks real quick. I want to shout out to all the fake activists out there, man. This is what this one is about. Fake activists, people who put on the image and put on the jacket of community activism, people who show themselves to be people who are out here working for the cause of the oppressed, working for the cause of those who are less fortunate, and but really they not. Really they doing it just for personal gain. Really they're doing it just to be seen because some people are addicted to microphones and cameras, and there are others who are just as worse who just they have a lot of information, they have a lot of knowledge, but all they do is talk a good game. They just talk. They just say this, and that. They use platforms to show themselves talking hard and speaking out, but they don't do anything. So I want to shout out to all the fake activists out there, and it's really unfortunate because there are so many people who are really out here, boots on the ground, working in the areas of uh, poverty, um, food, making sure people have food on the table and participating in food giveaways and food drives and things of that nature. Um, Mental illness issues, um, social justice, all of these categories, there are people who are really sincerely doing the kind of work, and you have people who are in each one of those types of categories who are not, but they're presenting themselves to be that. We have to take every opportunity that we can to call those folks out and expose them and show them for who they are, or better yet, show them for who they ain't, because um, it puts a black eye on the game. And to the people that are on the outside looking in, this is why this is important. For people who are on the outside looking in, if there's an organization who's doing work, or they say we're about this is what we're about, and one bad apple reveals himself or reveals herself, it reflects on the whole organization. So people will say, well, man, see, I knew them people wouldn't buy nothing. I knew they wouldn't this. See, those some folks that did that, when actually it was just one person who had infiltrated or came into the mix, and they were not um, fully representative of what the organization was supposed to be about. And that's why you have to bring that to the light, because at the end of the day, the people are suffering. The people suffer behind that. If the people stop getting behind a particular organization that is doing the work, the organization may fall, the organization may take a hit, but the people who were actually benefiting from it, those are the ones who are going to take the L when it's all said and done. So we have to make sure, man, that number one, we are about what we say we're about, because there are a lot of people that get involved in this kind of work and they start off really true to it, to the heart, and then they fall off, or they may have a disagreement within the organization with somebody else, and they let a personal situation they have with somebody else cause them to just abandon the whole organization or to throw salt on the entire movement. We got to be bigger than that. We got to be bigger than that. See, these fake activists, man, they really don't care about the big picture. They don't really care about the upliftment of the people. They only care about money. They only care about photo ops. The people who are never really doing the work, but when the news show up, they standing right there. They stand right there because their rocks get off the next day when somebody said, "Hey man, I saw you on the news last night, man. Keep up the good work." And all he did was show up and stand next to somebody who's really doing the work, who the camera was really focused on. You know, this is the illusion and the falsehood that we got to navigate through. if you are a person who's out here really doing the work, you got to hold everybody accountable that is claiming to be doing the same work you're doing, that's claiming to stand shoulder to shoulder with you. If you see something is not in order, you got to call them people out, because the people's lives are at stake. The people's lives are at stake. You know, there's so many people who recognize that, and a lot of organizations, you can get grant money, you can get certain levels of financial assistance that will be given to your organization, and those people recognize that they have the knowledge of how to get that and they manipulate that, and they end up swindling and pulling stunts. And that's something that the people who really getting down out here, we don't want to be a part of that. We don't want to be a part of that. There are those who do so much good work anonymously. They don't even look for their name to be out there. They don't even look to be seen on TV or lifted up. They just getting down because it's the right thing to do. And it's a slap in the face and very insulting to see somebody just sliding in trying to be something that they're not. So, and then you know, let's carry it over to the internet as well, because you got a lot of these cats who are on the internet every single. I wonder what these cats do for a living that have the time to be on the internet all day long, um, complaining about what people are not doing, what the people are not doing, how dumb the people are and how ignorant the people are, but you're not doing nothing to raise them up or teach them, or you're not even showing yourself to be an example. I talk about this a lot because it's one of the things that bother me, but it falls into the fake act. That's fake activism. You just a keyboard soldier, and you know everything, but you really don't know nothing. So let's take the time out, man, to make sure that we call out all the fake activists, and also to make sure that we're not being fake activists ourselves, man. And it's not always about um, committing yourself to a particular organization or group. It's just about committing yourself to do work that needs to be done. You know, it could be something for you as simple as recognizing a family that may need a week's worth of groceries, and you just come through and you make that happen. Or you may recognize 5 or 10 families, and you and a group of friends get together and put something together. That's activism. But you may have no name attached, no label attached to it, no religious um, label attached to it at all. None of that. It's just about doing the right thing or doing something good, and to try to be as consistent as you can, because the truth be told, you know, everybody's going through their own personal struggle. So sometimes people would take on the mind frame, well, man, I need somebody to come help me out, and you asking me to get out there. But that's how you get your help. You know, give and it shall be given unto you. So we don't have to wait for government. We don't have to wait for, I almost said the police. We definitely don't have to wait for them, but we don't have to wait for this corrupt justice system or anybody else. Any of these organizations, Blue Cross, what's the other one? I can't think. Is it Red Cross? And some with a cross in it. They gonna cross you up. But that's all I had on my mind. Y'all leave y'all comments below. I will go deeper into the fake activism as time goes on, because there's a lot of that going on, and I'm gonna be touching on it here and there as we progress in these next few months. So it's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Go get the new album, A Blessing and a Burden. Go get it from SouthParkCoalition.net, or get it from all the digital streaming platforms and all that stuff. All right, man. Peace.